Tonight, the I-Team uncovers what some are calling a conflict of interest in one of the state's highest profile investigations.
The campaign that made Bev Perdue governor has dogged her ever since. The Board of Elections fined her campaign committee, and the SBI is nearly done with its investigation of campaign irregularities. But some are wondering if the man in charge of that inquiry is the right person for the job. This former federal prosecutor says Wake's current DA, Colin Willoughby, who's been heading up the SBI's investigation, should step aside. Why? Because of his wife's relationship with the governor. Patricia Willoughby is executive director at the North Carolina Business Committee for Education. Her position and a portion of her $110,000 salary falls under the governor's office. What's more, Perdue reappointed Patricia Willoughby to the Board of Education in 2009.
But let's say that he opts not to go forward with the prosecution. Then clearly people are going to say, well, it may have had something to do with the fact that his wife's employed.
Willoughby says he considered that and chose to stay with the investigation.
I didn't see any purpose or any conflict that arose out of it, and that's why I chose not to duck it and hand it off to someone else. I have recused myself in cases in which I felt that either my personal relationship with the person under the investigation or the public perception of my personal relationship with that person would cause question about my fairness and objectivity.
In this case, Willoughby says he's friendly but not friends with Governor Perdue and points out his wife held both jobs before Perdue came into office. He also stresses he's not investigating Perdue or any public official, rather Perdue's campaign, former campaign staffers, and donors. But Shanahan says that isn't enough.
If it's not a direct conflict, it certainly doesn't pass the smell test.
Government ethics watchdog Jane Pinsky.
The issue here is citizen perception.
And Pinsky says that should be enough for Willoughby to take himself off the case.